Hi, it's Simon Reynolds here. You know, virtually everybody I've ever talked to has said that they would love to write a book. That is basically most people's dream, to write a best-selling book. And there's good reasons why. Number one, if you write a best-selling book, it's a sure path to fame. You know, literally every month there are unknown authors who get a book out that becomes a hit, and they literally become nationally famous, famous in their industry, and very often world famous, purely and totally as a result of the book that they've written. So it is the fastest way to fame. And that's one reason why a lot of people dream of writing a book. Another reason is it's a great way to make a lot of money. Now that's not just from book sales, but also from what extends from having written a book. So for instance, you can send the book out to a potential business client and they're more likely to take you seriously. You can send the book out to the press and they're more likely to want to interview you for the paper or to put you on TV. That generates more money indirectly as a result of the book. But of course, in addition to that, there's people who've made millions and millions of dollars just from publishing a single book. And next, a book is a great way to help people. And that's the motivating force behind a lot of people writing a book. You've got an opportunity not just to help a handful of people, but tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions, and even tens of millions of people. That's the power of publishing. You get your message out, and people all over the globe within months are reading it and learning it and becoming better as a result of it. And finally, I think one of the reasons that everybody wants to write a best-selling book is it's a blast. I mean, is there anything cooler than handing a friend of yours a published book that you've actually written with your name on it, that they can take away and read and get your thoughts about life, about business, about the world? I don't think there's anything cooler than that. So it's really understandable why getting a best-selling book is high on everybody's dream list. But here's the problem. Most people never get it done. And second of all, even if they want to get it done, they don't know who to teach them. Because like any other area of life, if you don't get taught by the masters, your chances of writing a best-selling book are pretty damn slim. You look at the statistics. So the problem is, if you're serious about this, if you'd like to make it more than a dream, you've got to ask yourself, well, where am I going to get that master from? Because it's not like Stephen King's going to make himself available for a course. It's not like you know, the lady who wrote 50 Shades of Grey is going to tell you how she did it, is it? But I want to tell you about a remarkable situation, because there's one best-selling author who's actually agreed to teach a course. I mean, let's be honest, half the time when you try and get a course, it's taught by someone who hasn't achieved the highest levels. Well, let me tell you about a new course that Bradley Trevor Greive is running. It's about how to be a rich author, how to write a best-selling book. And the thing about Bradley Trevor Greive is he's actually done it himself. He's not just a best-selling author, he's one of the highest-selling authors on the planet. Bradley Trevor Greive has sold over 22 million books. I'm pretty sure he sells over 1 million books a year. Now, first of all, that's a lot of money made in books, but more importantly, look at the influence that he's had. So imagine getting a guy like that who started with nothing, had no contacts in publishing, and worked out A, how to write a book that sold well, and B, how to get published and actually get it out into the world. Well, this is the course that Bradley's going to be teaching. This is a 10-week course where he is going to reveal every single thing he knows about not just writing a book successfully and getting through the writer's block and being creative, but finding an agent, finding a publisher, and then getting it out to the world, your message out to the whole planet. It's an extraordinary course. It is absolutely unique. I know of no course in the last 20 years that's been led by someone who was a best-selling author and that is this deep, 10 weeks. Each week, Bradley will sit with you online in a special webinar and deal in depth with one aspect of publishing that he thinks is important. He'll inspire you, he'll motivate you, he'll educate you how to create the book of your dreams. So read down on this page a little more about the course, and if you'd like to enroll, please just click on the link. It's a small price to pay for international stardom, fortune, and the kick of all kicks, writing your own best-selling book.